The shoreline whispered to the night, silver stars and moonlight tide. I was walking with the wind, not knowing where I've been. Then I saw you by the sea, like a dream washing over me. No words, no reason why, just the ocean and your eyes. Maybe fate moves like the waves, touching hearts and slipping away. Maybe we were always meant to meet where the sky and water blend. There were waves between us, now they're carrying us home. Two lost hearts in the dark, learning we were never alone. Oh, there were waves between us, dancing underneath the moon. Every tide brought me closer, closer to you. If the sea could tell our story, it would say the same truth. Sometimes love arrives like waves between us, footprints fading in the sand. You reached out your hand, the night forgot to move, the stars forgot it too. We laughed without a plan, drawing circles in the sand, like the world was far away and tomorrow couldn't stay. The wind carried quiet songs, telling us where we belong. Every tide, every shore, open one more door. There were waves between us, now they're carrying us home. Two lost hearts in the dark, learning we were never alone. There were waves between us, dancing underneath the moon. Every tide brought me closer, closer to you. If the sea could tell our story, it would say the same truth. Sometimes love arrives like waves between us. If the morning takes its night, if the stars leave out of sight, I remember how the ocean knew long before I ever knew. Some journeys don't begin with roads, some promises are never told. They rise and fall like melodies floating on the sea. There were waves between us, but they couldn't keep us apart. The ocean crossed the distance between your soul and my heart. There were waves between us, now they're shining in the blue. Every tide I ever followed was leading me to you. And if one day the waters change and we become something new, I'll thank the sea for bringing me to you. The moon sang low, the waves rolled through, the night moved on. But somewhere in the sound of the sea, a new story had just begun.
I used to think stars were the strongest force in the universe. Then I met you. The city lights blur through the window as another midnight passes by. I'm trying to focus on tomorrow, but your memory fills my mind. Every road somehow reminds me, every song brings back your voice, like the universe keeps spinning, leaving me without a choice. I tell myself it's just a feeling, something temporary passing through. explain. It's the gravity of you pulling me closer every time. Like a planet finding orbit, like a star aligning perfectly with mine. It's the gravity of you, stronger than the space between. No matter where the future takes me, you're still the center of my dreams. Oh, I can't break away. Wouldn't wanna do anyway. The gravity of you, the gravity of you, the gravity of you, holding me tonight, like moonlight to the tide. The gravity of you. The constellations keep on moving, the seasons continue to change, but every version of tomorrow still somehow carries your name. You laugh and the whole room brightens. You speak and the noise disappears, like every signal in the universe becomes clearer when you're near. Maybe love is not a lightning strike, maybe it grows slowly over time, until one day you look around and realize someone has become your sky. One heartbeat, one orbit, one reason I still believe. It's the gravity of you pulling me closer every time. Like a planet finding orbit, like a star aligning perfectly with mine. It's the gravity of you, stronger than the space between. No matter where the future takes me, you're still the center of my dreams. Oh, I can't break away. Didn't want to anyway. The gravity of you. Maybe that's why the universe feels endless. Not because of all the stars, not because of all the galaxies, but because one person can completely change the way you see everything, the way you see yourself, the way you see tomorrow. The stars turn, the night calling, the sky open and wide. One feeling, one truth, one heart, no longer hiding. Closer, 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 closer. Feel the pull. 3, 2, 1. The gravity of you, holding me tonight. Gravity of you, like moonlight to the tide. Stronger than the universe. The stars continue their journey, the planets keep their course, and somewhere in all that motion I finally understand. Some forces aren't meant to be resisted, they're meant to be followed. The gravity of you, the center of my universe. I was running through the noise, chasing echoes, chasing ghosts. Every city felt the same, different faces, different names. Then you looked my way one night, like the dawn after the fight. All the places I had known suddenly didn't feel like home. I was searching for a sign, just a place where someone knows your heart by name. Hold me close, don't say a word. Some feelings don't need to be heard in this quiet. I can see you were always home to me. I found a home in your eyes, brighter than the morning sky. Every dream I left behind, found a reason to survive. When the years have come and gone, and every road has led us on, I'll still look and realize I found a home in your eyes. Stars may fade and seasons fly. Clouds may cover up the sky. But wherever life may lead, your eyes are home to me. I spent too many nights afraid, building walls I never escaped, watching old stars fade away, thinking I'd do the same. But the sunrise touched the glass, turned the shadows into gas. For the first time in a while, I remembered how to smile. Every fall I couldn't bear, every dream left hanging there, became the wind beneath my feet, calling out to me. I'm gonna learn to fly higher than my doubts, leave the echoes of yesterday fading with the clouds. I'm gonna learn to fly, open up my heart. Even broken wings can find a brand new start. No fear of the night, no fear of goodbye. Some of us were meant to fall, just to learn to fly. Just to learn to fly. The city hasn't changed at all, same old streets, same painted walls, but something different lives in me, a quieter kind of peace. I don't chase what couldn't stay, I don't beg the stars to wait. Every road that turned away led me to today. Maybe strength is letting go, trusting what we do not know. Maybe healing starts the day we choose our own way. I'm gonna learn to fly higher than my doubts, leave the echoes of yesterday fading with the clouds. I'm gonna learn to fly, open up my heart. Even broken wings can find a brand new start. No fear of the night, no fear of goodbye. Some of us were meant to fall, just to learn to fly. Just to learn to fly. I used to think the sky was far, something only meant for stars. Now I know the light I seek has always lived in me. The scars I carry don't weigh down, they remind me where I've been. Every ending left a door waiting to begin. I'm gonna learn to fly, nothing hard. was a time I kept on running without knowing where to go, following the noise around me, trying to become what others know. Every road looked like an answer, every sign looked like a clue. But the more I chased the distance, the less I understood the truth. I was searching through the crowd, looking for a place to stand, trying to hold on to a future I could barely understand. Then the silence started speaking in a voice I'd never heard, and for the first time in forever, I listened to every word. I was lost and found, somewhere in between who I used to be and who I dreamed to be. I was lost and found in the middle of the night. When I stopped chasing the word, I finally found my light. Lost and found, lost and found. Every piece of me came back around, came back around. Every piece of me came back around. Stepping into the everything feels right. Lost and found, I'm alive. The mirror shows a different person, someone stronger than before. Not because the road was easy, but because I kept moving forward. Every mistake became a lesson, every scar became a guide. Every storm that tried to break me only helped me realize I don't need all the answers, I don't need to know it all. Sometimes growth begins the moment you stop fearing the fall. Now the silence feels familiar, like a friend who stayed behind, helping me remember everything I left inside. I was lost and found, somewhere in between who I used to be and who I dreamed to be. I was lost and found in the middle of the night. When I stopped chasing the world, I finally found my light. Lost and found, lost and found. Every piece of me came back around. Maybe getting lost was never the end. Maybe every wrong turn was leading me here. Maybe all the broken pieces were part of a bigger plan. Maybe finding yourself starts when you understand. Take a breath, close your eyes, feel your heart become alive. All the doubts, all the fears disappear into the sky. 3, 2, 1. Got lost, but because I found my way back again. Lost and found, found my way home. left your jacket by the door, like you were coming back once more. A coffee cup upon the shelf, now it's talking to itself. Your shadow lives inside these walls, in every frame out in the hall. I hear your footsteps in the rain, and I remember you're gone again. No last words, no warning sign, no chance to turn back time. 1 second everything was right, the next you disappeared from sight. Now I'm lost without goodbye, trying to understand the night, looking for a reason why some stars fade before they shine. If I could hear your voice once more, I'd never let it close the door. But all I have is empty sky and being lost without goodbye. Friends all say that time will heal, but they don't know the way this feels. Every song upon the air still makes me think that you're somewhere. I walk the streets we used to know, watching seasons come and go. Every light that I pass by leaves another question why. Maybe hearts don't truly break, maybe they just slowly change, learning how to live again with the ghosts we cannot tame. Now I'm lost without goodbye, trying to understand the night, looking for a reason why some stars fade before they shine. If I could hear your voice once more, I'd never let it close the door. But all I have is empty sky and being lost without goodbye. If you're somewhere, hear this song. No, I try to stay strong. Every tear I couldn't hide carried a piece of you inside. Maybe one day I will see what this pain was meant to be. Till that dawn comes into view, I'll keep walking next to you. Now I'm lost without goodbye, but I won't let the memory die. Every scar you left behind turns into a little light. Though the night is cold and long, I'll keep moving, I'll hold on. Maybe healing starts this way, one small step into the day. Morning reaches through the gray, taking some of the hurt away. Though I stand here on my own, your love helped my heart grow. Funny how two hearts can stay connected, even when they're oceans apart. The airport lights are fading slowly as another city calls your name. The dreams we used to talk about are finally becoming real. Different skylines, different mornings, different roads beneath our feet. Yet every place I find myself feels incomplete without you here. The ocean still remembers summer, shoreline still recalls our names, but now the waves are carrying us toward different destinations. New horizons, new beginnings, but the same moon overhead. Different places, different time zones, still thinking of you instead. You're miles away tonight, but you're still cruising sight. My mind across the water, across the distance, across every passing line. You're miles away tonight, yeah, I can hear your voice somehow, like an echo through the darkness. Like you're standing here right now. The stars still know our names. Nothing really changed. Miles away tonight. Miles away tonight. Across the sea and sky, still shining in my life. Miles away tonight. The messages arrive at midnight. Tiny pieces of your day. Stories from another coastline, keeping loneliness away. You send me photographs of sunsets, I send back pictures of the dawn. Somewhere between your evening and my morning, we hold on. It's strange how distance changes things. The silence grows a little more, but every memory we've built together still reaches every shore. Different cities, different weather, different streets beneath our shoes. Yeah, somehow every road reminds me of you. You're miles away tonight, but you're still close inside my mind. Across the water, across the distance, across every passing line. You're miles away tonight, yeah, I can hear your voice somehow, like an echo through the darkness. Like you're standing here right now. Stars still know our names. Nothing really changed. You're miles away tonight. Maybe growing up means learning that love isn't always measured by how close someone stands. Sometimes it's measured by how far apart you can be and still care just as deeply. Still remember, still believe. The city lights a flicker and the ocean keeps moving. The world feels larger than before. One heartbeat, one memory, one connection across the waves. Hold on. 3, 2, 1. Miles away tonight, across the sea and sky, still shining in my life. Miles away tonight, like a lighthouse in the dark, guiding my heart. Night grows quiet. The message reads, wish you were here. I smile at the screen and look toward the ocean, because somewhere beyond the horizon, you're looking at the same stars. Miles away tonight, but never truly gone. night was hanging by a thread, with quiet words we never said. You looked up into the sky, like you knew we'd say goodbye. Silver light across your face, a beautiful and fragile place. I reached out to hold the view, but the moon was leaving too. Maybe nothing stays complete, maybe broken still is sweet. Every crack can let us see a little more of what could be. We're just pieces of the moon, falling out of place too soon. Shining through the darkest blue, trying to find something true, even when the night is gone. A little light keeps holding on. If you ever think of me, look above and you will see. I kept your letter in a drawer, reading lines I know by heart. Every word became a flame, calling softly through the rain. People change like autumn leaves, carried by invisible dreams. But some stories never fade, they just learn a different shape. If our worlds were meant to part, why do I still hear your heart like an echo in the air? Always waiting somewhere. We're just pieces of the moon, falling out of place too soon. Shining through the darkest blue, trying to find something true, even when the night is gone. A little light keeps holding on. If you ever think of me, look above and you'll see. Maybe all the stars we chase only lead us back to grace. Maybe every tear we hide turns into the morning tide. Take the sorrow, let it fly like a lantern to the sky. We may never lose the light, only change the way it shines. We're just pieces of the moon, still connected through the blue. Every dream we couldn't save still is dancing with the waves. Though the darkness comes and goes, love becomes the light we know. And if fate should set us free, you'll always shine with me. Morning slowly paints the sky, stars and shadows say goodbye. But somewhere in the silver blue, there's a piece of me with you. Different cities, different skies, same old moon above our lives. Miles apart but still we know some connections never go. Signals crossing through the night, tiny sparks of silver light. Every message that you send feels like coming home again. Maybe distance is a test for the hearts that never rest. Even stars are far apart, still they shine across the dark. We're like satellites spinning through the endless night. different place. We don't need to hold on tight. Love was never built to hide. Like the stars above the sea, you're still a part of me. No matter where tomorrow goes, every wandering soul will know. Some goodbyes are not the end, they become a different way to stay. We're like satellites spinning through the endless night. Different worlds, the same sunrise, guided by invisible lines. Even if the sky turns gray, even if we drift away, I know somewhere in the blue, I'm still connected to you. Send a signal through the dark, I'll be listening in my heart. Every silence, every space, cannot make your light erase. If the whole world loses sight, we'll become our own skyline. Two small sparks that never fade, traveling through time and space. We're like satellites turning only into light. Every orbit that we make shows the path that dreamers take. When the stars begin to bloom, I'll be looking up for you. No matter how the heavens move, I'm still connected to you. Morning breaks across the sky, clouds and constellations fly. Though the universe is wide, our dreams still align. I stood where the ashes fell, in the place I knew too well. Broken dreams beneath my feet, old regrets and old defeats. I could hear the voices say, you'll never find another way. But deep inside the quiet flame, something called my name. Every ending leaves a spark hidden in the deepest dark. You don't know what you can be till you lose everything. I'm a phoenix in the dark, building fire from the scars. searching for the future. Maybe the future was searching for me too. The morning paints the city gold. A brand new chapter starts to unfold. The roads ahead are still unknown, but they no longer feel so far from home. I've carried memories through the seasons, the highs, the lows, the changing tides. Every moment had a purpose, every detour shaped this life. The stars are guiding me through darkness, fading with the night, but their light still lives inside me, leading me toward the sunrise. No fear, no looking back, only gratitude for the path. Every ending opened a door to something more. Tomorrow looks beautiful, brighter than it's ever been. With all the dreams I'm holding in the places I haven't seen. Tomorrow looks beautiful, calling me to step ahead. The story isn't over, it's only turning the page. The horizon's opening wide, like the ocean meets the sky. Tomorrow looks beautiful. Tomorrow looks beautiful. Tomorrow looks beautiful, like the rising sun. A new day has begun. Tomorrow looks beautiful. The people that I loved and lost, the friends who helped me find my way, the nights that felt like forever still live inside me today. Every heartbreak became wisdom, every challenge made me strong, and every time I thought I'd fallen, life was teaching me to move on. Now the future doesn't scare me, even if I don't know the plan, because I've learned that growth begins the moment we decide to stand. One life, one journey, 1,000 reasons to believe. The best chapters may still be waiting for me. Tomorrow looks beautiful, brighter than it's ever been. With all the dreams I'm holding and the places I haven't seen. Tomorrow looks beautiful, calling me to step ahead. The story isn't over, it's only turning the page. The horizon's opening wide, like the ocean meets the sky. Tomorrow looks beautiful. Maybe happiness was never a destination. Maybe it was every step, every lesson, every person, every moment that brought us here. And maybe growing up isn't about leaving the past behind, it's about carrying its light into the future. The sunlight rising, the skyline glowing, the whole world feels brand new. Every heartbeat, every memory, every dream leading here. Higher, 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 higher. 3, 2, 1. Tomorrow looks beautiful. Tomorrow looks beautiful, like the rising sun. A new day has begun. The future's calling out my name, and I'm not afraid. Tomorrow looks so beautiful. The city awakens, the sky turns blue, the road stretches toward the horizon, and for the first time I don't wonder what's waiting for me there. I simply smile and keep moving forward. Tomorrow looks beautiful. so does the life ahead. The end, or maybe just the beginning. Same moon, different cities, different lives unfolding tonight. Your morning starts when mine is ending. Different clocks upon the wall. The streets you walk are unfamiliar, yet I still picture them at all. New buildings reaching toward the heavens, new face moving through your days, while I'm surrounded by the places that still remember your name. The city lights outside my window look smaller than they did before. Maybe distance changes everything, or maybe it changes us more. Different sunsets, different dawns, different roads we're standing on. Still somehow I wonder if you're looking at the same moon. We're under two different skylines, two different worlds tonight. Different constellations above us, different rivers of city lights. We're under two different skylines, but part of me still believes that somewhere between these horizons you're thinking of me. Across the miles we roam, trying to find our way home. Two different skylines. Oh, 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 oh. Two different skylines. Oh, 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 oh. Across the city lights, somewhere in the night. Two different skylines. The dreams we used to talk about are finally becoming real. The future that once felt so distant now feels close enough to feel. And maybe that's the hardest part, watching life move us apart, knowing neither one of us is wrong, yet still feeling the weight inside our hearts. I see your photos from a rooftop, a skyline shining behind your smile, and for a moment I can almost pretend the distance isn't measured in miles. New opportunities, new beginnings, new chapters turning pages, yet some memories refuse to fade. We're under two different skylines, two different worlds tonight. Different constellations above us, different rivers of city lights. We're under two different skylines, but part of me still believes that somewhere between these horizons you're thinking of me. Across the miles we roam, trying to find our way home. Two different skylines. Two different skylines. Nobody tells you that growing up can feel like this. Not losing someone, not forgetting someone, just slowly becoming different versions of yourselves, while still carrying pieces of who you used to be together. The windows glowing, the traffic flowing, the world keeps moving ahead. One city, one dream, another city, another dream. Hold on, oh, oh, oh. Hold on, oh, oh, oh. Hold on. 3, 2, 1. Two different skylines, skylines. Across the city lights, somewhere in the night. Two different skylines. Same moon above our heads, same moon above our heads, same moon above our heads. Different paths instead. The night stretches over both cities. The lights continue to shine, and somewhere beyond the distance I hope you're happy, even if the road that leads you there no longer runs beside mine. two different skylines, still connected by the stars. The stars move, the years move, we move, but somehow the sky remembers. Morning slowly finds a skyline, soft gold spilling through the clouds. The constellations fade from vision, yet I know they're still around. I think about the roads behind me, the dreams that carried me this far. Every chapter left a signal, like a message from a star. Faces drifted with the years, some promises became memories, some fears became frontiers. The universe was never asking for perfection from the start. It only asked us to keep moving, to keep wonder in our hearts. In distances, maybe it's measured in moments, in people, in memories, and all the invisible things that continue shaping us long after they're gone. The horizon glowing, the darkness fading, the future coming into view. One journey, one story, one sky above it all. Higher, higher, higher. Watch all the sunrise. 3, 2, 1, 1. again. I take one last look upward and smile, because I finally understand. The goal was never to keep every star. The goal was simply to learn from their light. The sky remembers, and now so do I. Somewhere beyond the horizon, another constellation is waiting to be drawn. The funny thing about memories, the most important ones, are usually the ones we never photographed. I found another box of pictures, just collecting on the flame. The thousand frozen moments, each one carrying a name. The sunsets and the road trips, the fireworks in July, the smiles we saved on paper, the colors of the sky. But as I turn each photograph, something slowly came to life. The moments I remembered most were missing from inside. No camera, no picture, no proof they ever happened. The things we never captured still shine the brightest in my mind. The conversations after midnight, the laughter we left behind. The things we never captured never fit inside a frame, but somehow they survive the years and still feel just the same. Like echoes in the dark, still living in my heart. The things we never captured, things we never captured, floating through time, impossible to define. Things we never captured, the way you hum along the music when you thought I wasn't listening, the silence during long drives that somehow said everything, the random turns we used to take when we got lost on purpose, the tiny moments no one noticed that ended up meaning the most. No photograph could hold the feeling of your hand inside mine. No camera could truly save the way the world looked through your eyes. Some memories fade, some memories stay. Yours never went away. The things we never captured still shine the brightest in my mind. The conversations after midnight, the laughter we left behind. The things we never captured never fit inside a frame, but somehow they survive the years and still feel just the same. Like echoes in the dark, still living in my heart. The things we never captured, maybe memories were never meant to be perfect copies of the past. Maybe they're meant to keep the feeling alive. Not the details, not the dates, just the meaning, just the love, just the light that remains. The photographs fading, the years passing, the feeling staying the same. One memory, one heartbeat, one invisible frame. Closer, closer, closer. Remember the feeling. 3, 2, 1. Things we never captured, floating through time, impossible to define. Things we never captured, more than words can explain. Still running through my veins. The box closes softly, the room falls quiet, the photographs return to the shelf. But the most important memories were never inside the box. They were always here inside me. Things we never captured, the moments that matter most.
Midnight painted every street, the neon lights beneath our feet, strangers moving through the crowd, city dreams were singing loud. I was walking without a plan, just another silhouette. Then your eyes met mine for a second, and the whole sky changed. Maybe nights are made for this, tiny moments people miss. Maybe every heart alone is searching for a home. You were the first star breaking through my dark, a little light I never knew could reach this far. You were the first star shining soft and true in a sky of endless strangers. I somehow found you. If the night could keep one wish, if forever had to start, it would begin with one small light, the first star. Traffic fading into sound, time was slowing all around. Coffee shops and empty trains, nothing looked the same. We talked about impossible things, places neither of us had seen, like the future was a song waiting to be sung. No one knows where stories lead or what tomorrow's meant to be. But for one unforgettable night, everything felt right. You were the first star breaking through my dark, a little light I never knew could reach this far. You were the first star shining soft and true in a sky of endless strangers. I somehow found you. If the night could keep one wish, if forever had to start, it would begin with one small light, the first star. Maybe constellations grow from the hearts we come to know. Maybe every dream we chase leaves a little trace. And if the morning takes the night, I will still remember why some moments never disappear. They become our atmosphere. You were the first star, the one that changed my view, turning lonely city lights into shades of blue. You were the first star, a fire in the sky, teaching me that hope can live even after goodbye. And if another night arrives and the world feels far apart, I look above and smile, because I once found my first star. The city sleeps, the heavens glow, a million lights, but only one began the story I would never let go.
our feet. A million lights, a million dreams. The universe keeps spinning fast, but somehow we still last. I never thought I'd understand how one touch could change a man. Like planets finding where they belong, pulled by something strong. No one told the stars to shine, no one drew these perfect lines. Still somehow across the dark you found my heart. It's the gravity of us, pulling closer every night, like constellations learning how to paint the sky. It's the gravity of us, stronger than the fear. Even when the world moves on, I still feel you here. No falling, no burning, no reason to hide. Some souls were born to collide. It's the gravity of us. We build a world above the noise, made forever from simple joys. Late night trains and rooftop views, nothing left to lose. Your hand fits softly into mine, like the moon belongs to time. Every question fades away when you look my way. Maybe love is not a chance, maybe it's a quiet dance. Two hearts moving through the blue, finding something true. It's the gravity of us, pulling closer every night, like constellations learning how to paint the sky. It's the gravity of us, stronger than the fear. Even when the world moves on, I still feel you here. No falling, no running, no reason to hide. Some souls were born to collide. It's the gravity of us. If the stars should lose their glow, if tomorrow changes course, I'll still believe the sky remembers every light it holds. Because some people cross your life and change the way you breathe, not with noise or miracles, but simply by being. It's the gravity of us, drifting in the night, turning lonely little sparks into galaxies of light. It's the gravity of us, nothing can undo. Every road I walked alone was leading me to you. Hands to the stars, hearts open wide. The universe was always waiting for you and I. It's the gravity of us. The city glows, the heavens turn, the night stands still, and somewhere between the stars above and the lights below, two hearts find their orbit. I took the long way out of town, try to put your memory down. Changed my number, changed my view. Still every road led back to you. Different phases,